Okay, continuing where we left off. So the next fight is Doctor Doom versus Oogie Boogie and Ursula? Oh. Okay, well, back in the CGI realm, Doctor Doom forges a conditional alliance with the Kingpin, who promises him to end his struggle with with Syndrome, that is. And one thing is, what I gotta point out is that what it says here, and Kingpin will help Doom locate the Princess Aurora. How the heck did Princess Aurora ended up in the CGI realm? So he brought along this Sergei. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I just don't watch Marvel cartoons, except for X-Men Evolution and Spectacular Spider-Man. Period. So Doom and Sergei have arrived at Oogie Boogie's headquarters. Well, his treehouse, that is. Found Princess Aurora, and then here comes the Oogie Boogie Man and Ursula. Here's my question. Like, how did Ursula got into the CGI realm? We saw her in the first war. She got killed by, Electro and Dr. Octopus. How the heck did she got into the CGI realm? Like, I'm starting to have the same feeling as Bugs Bunny has when he faced off against, Cecil Turtle. Okay, I'm just gonna use this for example. Like, in the Looney Tunes short, Bugs Bunny was having a race against the tortoise, Cecil Tortoise, and it was basically kind of like the Looney Tunes equivalent of the tortoise and the hare kind of thing. And Cecil Turtle just calls on a bunch of his relatives that looks exactly like him. And Bug sees Cecil Turtle, who was like in front of him, that's a doppelganger, and he's like confused, and he looks at him like, but I just left you over there. How did you get in here? That's what I'm feeling right here. Ursula, how did you get into the CGI realm when you died? That's my question. That's sorry about that. He said the famous line from that movie, like, whoa, 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 what have we here? If you guys can't hear it, sorry. I guess Oogie Boogie went all, screw guys, and going home. And Doom easily kills Ursula. Dead the second time. Dr. Doom and Sergei wins, and they got Princess Aurora. And the next fight is Loki versus Queen Grimhilda rematch. In the live-action universe, Loki ratchets in attacking the castle to attack against Grimhilda's alliances, which we all know that's Regina in... Yeah, it is Regina being as Grimhilda's live-action form, that is. I just love this fight. It's a fight between my favorite Once Upon a Time villain and my favorite MCU villain. Tell him to kneel before Loki. Oh, sure, he surrenders, of course. So, next fight is Hades and Maleficent versus Thanos. And now back in the hand-drawn realm. You see, Hades and Maleficent are still stuck in the underworld and are bickering at each other. But then Thanos shows up that still uses the underworld as his base, since, resurrecting Loki. And hold on, I kind of like the reactions. Like, he's still arguing. He's like, what the heck? Oh? And now they're going to focus on their attention to attack Thanos. And I didn't know much of Thanos first. This was I'm not kidding. This is actually the first time I got to know of Thanos. At first, he was just a villain I just don't know and I just don't care. But until the later... Oh, we see Hades is not down and out. And Maleficent uses her magic to make an illusion that Thanos' lover, the Grim Reaper herself, Lady Death, or Mistress Death, at first I was like, wait, what? Thanos is in love with death itself? And it's in the form of a lady? Hold on.
You make me so proud. My lady. Come, Thanos. Let us move to our next catastrophe.
So, that what got me thinking, I don't know you, but I think I should care. That's what got me to change my opinion on him quickly, because after knowing that he's in love with death itself, I did look up. He's been trying to, like, end all of life because he wants to be with death. It was to get his senpai to notice him, kind of thing. Yeah. Thanos is a simp for death itself. That's in the form of a lady.
Nothing shall ever...
And they left. Well, Hades and Maleficent probably, yeah. And now for the epilogue, we see that, well, after we see Ursula got killed, of course, she somehow manages to get herself back to the hand-drawn realm. Seriously, how does she go from one dimension to the other after she gets killed? That's confusing. My brain hurts. And she goes into Avalon, meets up with Zurg, and Ursula, and Morgana is like very ticked, like, you! I thought I was hoping you were still dead. Something like that. And wait, what happened again? Where she informs Zurg of Doom's location and goals. So Zurg plans to strike at Dr. Doom, but then he meets up with another villain who survived his attack by Doom. I guess he's gonna snap him out of his insanity. Like, bro, put yourself back together! Now hold on. Something like this. I think you guys might get what happens now. Yep, it was an illusion and he's heartbroken. Makes me feel sad for Thanos. And then we see at Spider Carnage's headquarters, which is formerly Kingpin's base, Avalanche shows up by orders of Dormammu, on behalf of him, that is, decides to join Spider Carnage's forces. And then we see Thanos wait, was he tricking them or suggesting them? Like, oh yeah, he tricks Dr. Dragon and Dean Amy to charge in at, well, Spider Carnage. Hold on.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Have a blast, you two.
Yeah, then he's very menacing, the evil clone of Goliath himself. And then we see, we see Ultron prepares to bond his shell with adamantium, I don't know what that is, which would render him virtually invincible. Really? I guess that's the doohickey he's going for. What it says in the description. Then we see, I think Baron Zemo Jr. is what he is. Oh yeah, Baron Zemo swears vengeance on Mosenrath. Hold on.
I shall wreak my vengeance on the man who murdered my beloved father. It's the subterranean world of the Almighty.
And Mosenrath meets up with Almighty. I remember that dude from Aladdin series. He was like an ancient sand muddy dude, demon thing, who... Well, there was a girl who was also a street rat who was in love with Aladdin, and Aladdin was already in a relationship, and she got into like the black magic and stuff. to summon this dude. And he was not all aboard for that at first. But it looks like he's okay with being in with Mosenrat's alliance. And we see Thanos arrives at the mothership of the Chitauri mothership and tells him to attack the on Earth. Then we see the hooded figure have recruited these people known as the Redemption Squad. Oh yeah, these guys from the Gargoyles. Well, except for Lady Waltham and that dude from the Little Mermaid show. I guess they're just added in. Then we see Loki is going to the dungeon, but Barbossa is like looking confused, like he's just smiling and he's paying attention towards him closely. And wait, is that what it says? No, it's not. That he's being in a good mood, but also paying attention to him. Okay. Then back in the hand-drawn realm, we see. Yeah, we got most of Maleficent's former allies. Then we see what they assume it's Jasmine, but it's Jafar. Like, what the heck? And he takes over command. Takes over Maleficent's faction. Hold on.
There's a new order now. Finally, you will bow to me.
And they decide to go along with it.
Things are going to be a little different.
Yep. Sure is. So that was Disney vs. Marvel Villains Part 2, Round 7. Pretty good round. And I still wish non-Disney Villains Tournament Round 13 Part 3 did not get copyright claim. But, there's some other wars I need to commentate to finish. So, see you guys in the next video.